come to the area to drop off something for a marketplace item, and I'm at my local Sendix, and they have added a whole new popcorn area, cotton candy. They're remodeling the store, so it's been a while since I've been here. Interesting. Something else interesting. They have a fresh squeezed orange juice machine. You can make my own orange juice. Huh. So another something cute. A whole bag of mini cucumbers. Neat. Haven't seen that before either. Cute earrings. Hi, Jenny here. Today's Wednesday. So I've already done some footage, I'll probably put before this, that I ran some errands this morning. I'm finally getting back onto the selling things on Marketplace. It's taken me a while to want to be able to do that again. The upstairs bedroom's getting a little full, and college is starting again soon. There are items that I know that I want to sell that also I figure, well, like, Halloween costumes, well, that would be good in like September, because that's when people start looking to buy those. Or college is starting, up in September, and so I have some bedding and stuff that Cassie had used when she was at Platteville. And so it's dorm bedding, only fits dorm beds. And so again, it's like, well, people aren't really thinking about that kind of stuff until it gets nearer to them. So I figure at that point, that would be like now, I need to get the bedding on the Marketplace to sell. And also now that Mandy is still kind of settled in and she hasn't needed some of her items that she had, there are some of the things that we bought for her apartment that I'm saving for when Cassie moves out someday, which will be a good thing. But so some items I'm saving for that, but there are some things that aren't going to be probably used. Like I had a couple stools, wooden stools that would go for like a kind of like a bar top. Bar area or bar top, like kitchen tabletop type thing. That's what she used it for. That's her kitchen area. There's an area she could have stools, and I have a couch, and we have a futon bed because we have her bed, and we have a futon bed that needs to go. So slowly but surely, I have lots of clothes. Those are things I need to get out. But in the meantime, where I ran out today was near a grocery store called Sendix. We have here, and while I was nearby, I decided I might as well stop anyways. Cassie wanted some cucumbers to eat. She wanted some snacks last night, and we didn't have much in the house or that she wanted. So today I said, I'm going to Sendix. What would you like? Cucumbers, Mom. I'm like, okay, something kind of healthy snack. And then I figured also, since the blockage had happened, I don't really feel like I've had normal output coming out still yet. I know that was on Saturday. So I've had enough. I feel like I should be okay, but just in case, I picked up some grape juice. So I have that to drink. I saw another YouTuber that mentioned that when he feels like he's getting a blockage, he likes to drink grape juice because he can drink a larger amount quickly, and that'll help clean him out. That's Nate Hadlock. I'll put his name up there. And I also had another friend message me on Facebook saying, hey, when I had a problem, I used some liquid magnesium citrate. So yes, so I found those at the store today. He's like, get yourself some of those, pick them up. I thought that's a good idea. I have these in the house. So it actually came in lemon flavor and grape flavor. So I picked up one of each. So you're supposed to drink 8 ounces. These are 10 ounces. It says to drink maybe 8 ounces at a time if you feel, or you can do a smaller amount and see if that works. But so I think this is kind of like a once again, like when you do your clean outs for the colonoscopy and stuff like that, when you have to take the Dulcolax and all that, it's going to clean out your system. So he's like, okay, if you're going to drink one of these, make sure also you're near a bathroom for the day. So I thought, okay, yeah, usually not a problem. I'm home. I can do that, but I figured, all right, I'll start with the grape juice and go from there and see. Again, I should be fine, and then fruit usually goes through me. So again, I cut up all the watermelon and things. I have a lot left over. So I have my plate of watermelon, and then I mentioned wanting to try tahini sauce. At least in the video that's going to be coming up today, Wednesday. this will come out after that, but my cut up fruit video will come out, and I mentioned in there I wanted to try some tahini. So Wayne did find it at the grocery store. He found it in a bag like this. He could only find sample sizes, so it comes in a tiny little small bottle. So I had taken these to the picnic with. I think I showed that actually. I have 2 of these. So I thought, well, we're gonna try it. I'll try it on camera. It just has a flip top on it. It didn't unscrew. It didn't have an extra little topper inside there. Sometimes you have to peel off the paper topping. Let's see if I can get this open again. So it's just a red spice, kind of like red salt, or almost like paprika. So there's no extra, I don't know how much you can see, it's just an opening top. It's not a sprinkle top, it's not anything else. I'll try to sprinkle some on. Should I try that on 1 or 2? Oh, they're kind of big chunks. Huh? Alright. I should have my phone, because I'm sure you're not going to be able to see that. Probably not. Watch it fall off while I tried to show. Can you see the spice on there? Maybe I'll take a picture after. Let's see. It's certainly not going to be on my tongue even. I'm waiting to see if there's an after effect. I get the sweetness of the watermelon. A little spicy at the back of the throat. It doesn't seem spicy. Maybe if let me see if I can just grab the spice on my finger. It's supposed to be like a chili lime type of a spice. I was gonna try salt too. I didn't taste much of it. I don't know if anybody had any at the picnic or not. I didn't see, and then we forgot to grab them on our way home. So, get my face out of there. Red spice. It takes a couple seconds and a little spiciness comes in, but it's not overly spicy. I don't like spice. I don't like the hot spice stuff, so. All right, it doesn't add anything to the watermelon for me. It doesn't add anything extra. I could see this being, used in soups or on meat or something like that. Almost, again, just kind of like a seasoning salt. All right, well, now I know. All right, and let's try the salt thing. Because again, I also don't think I've ever had just salt on watermelon. So again, you have that salty sweet. My salt got all. Whee! All right. Let's try that. So am I gonna have that spice on my tongue? Will I be able to tell the salt is on here? I can taste the salt. Again, for me, it doesn't really add anything. Kind of tastes like when I add salt to cucumbers. I do like salt on cucumbers. So kind of maybe the other spice is kind of knocking some of it out, but yeah, it's all right. Again, not necessary. The fruit is sweet enough. That's good to eat the way it is. But in any case, I need to go post some more items on the marketplace, and I have one more trip this afternoon. Somebody else bought, I had a Tupperware set, a cooking type set. I've tried selling it twice before and it didn't work, and this time it did, so yeah, I'm so excited. So I hope this really works out. I was just doing a local, like buy, sell, trade areas, and this time I decided that, well, I'll go on the actual marketplace. Same thing. My niece just moved to Chicago, and my brother was up in town and we were talking, and he was saying that she likes using the marketplace. She's in need of an item or even selling stuff, that she goes on there. And so one of my options when I was posting my post you can sell on other sites. So I belong to 2 sites, and then one of them it looked like it was just generic. So I think it's the whole Milwaukee area. I did the Milwaukee one. I did that marketplace, and so again, I think because the one person that I had that wanted something is down in Oak Creek, so it's kind of the opposite side of where I am. But we figured out a place to meet, so that'll work out. And same, if I post stuff on there, I think I'll have more people that will see it, more eyes on the object, and so better chance of selling it. So yay! Hope that'll work out. Help clean out my house a little bit. So I'm finally, getting those moods when you're ready to clean, and you start pitching things and you start tossing and going over. So that's where I'm at right now. I'm ready. I'm like, all right, let's try to sell, and at that point, then if it doesn't sell for a while or whatever, then I'll either go to Goodwill or somewhere. Like I said, I mentioned there's another place that would take clothes. So getting there, slowly but surely. It's only August. It'll take me a few months. That's okay. So I'm still just working on me. I guess it took me, doing even my own doctor's appointments and all that. I was still doing that for months. So we're getting there. We're getting there, day by day. Actual people up there on the water tower painting. Ah! Good morning. Good morning. Happy Saturday. Oh, today's another picnic day. That should be the end for the summer, but so my husband has his work picnic today, and that is out in Devil's Lake. So it's about a 2-hour drive. So I just figured I would check in this morning. So there's my little driver. It's been the 2 of us. The girls have a concert to go to today, so they'll be doing that. And we'll be doing this. So it's good weather at the moment. It's sunny. It's 56. I was gonna say it's a little cool out there right now, but it's supposed to get up to like 73. Then again, it'll be sunny, so it should be good. We have usually a nice picnic area, so we'll have good food, and it's real near to the water where the picnic area is. So maybe I'll get to dip my feet in the water. But that's it. Like I said, it's like about a 2-hour drive, so I will check in when we get there. All right, we made it here. It is, 5 to 10. We're supposed to be here at 10, so we made good time. It's still 60 degrees, so a little cool, but because it's so early, we actually got good parking. We're right next to our pavilion, so this is our area. Really cute little park, and a pavilion. I should do this outside, I suppose. And then the water's right down there, a little close. So here we go.
Cheryl. Cheryl's my wife, Jennifer.
Hi, Jennifer. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. How are you doing? Doing well.
Good.
Doing
Dragged
well.
her out
Yes.
today.
Good. Beautiful.
I said we actually on the way here. I'm like, I told him, I said it's been a really long time since we've taken such a long trip.
Yeah.
And my eyes started tearing up again. I'm like, I'm wearing makeup today. I can't cry. Not until we're all done with all this. I'm like, I can't smudge the makeup. But
Yeah.
I'm like, wow, because the daughters used to be when we had one at Platteville and one at Oshkosh at the same time. So every weekend we were traveling.
Oh, okay.
And then obviously last year I didn't do anything. And so now this year to do a little bits of here and there of having activities and stuff, but now to have such a long drive
Nice.
and all that, it's just like,
Nice.
oh, okay, it's been a year.
The little things.
So yeah.
Good.
Is he really?
Yeah.
All right, we just finished our cornhole game. I got one in the hole. Woo! So excited because I've never played before. So we lost, obviously. So we figured we would. I think we ended up with 3 points.
Correct. 21 to 3.
21 to 3. So that's all right. Then we're done. We don't have to keep playing. So it was fun. It's the main point, having fun. So food is just arriving, and we're gonna take a little walk here down to the lakefront, see what we can see, come back, and then we'll be able to eat. So I'll turn you around. Here. So there's the lake. Look at beautiful mountain. They got hiking paths and all that. You can go up there. They have a little general store here. You see people up there?
Yeah.
Oh, up on top of the rock?
Yeah. That's
Oh
where you
my
hike to.
lord.
That's your goal.
Holy smokes.
That's the big trail. You get up there and then you can look out over this stuff.
Oof. Julie said she bought a walking stick here. So, Julie,
Okay.
said for walking in the mountains here,
Yeah.
that,
There they are. You can see them in the window.
oh yeah. Ice cream! That would be nice on a regular day. Nice hot day. Not today. Woo! Holy smokes.
Isn't that blue? You know.
See all the waves on the water. Yeah, this is not a day for swimming. Dog. What a good dog. Slip on his hand.
Going down all the way.
I don't know, am I?
You didn't wear your Crocs, so
I did not.
you get sand in your shoes.
Yeah.
The other end of there, that's the North Beach.
Oh, yeah.
That's where you end up if you take the wrong entrance to the park.
It's windy. You can see all the waves on the water. My hair blown. Woo! Too windy for swimming. We'll see if I'll come dip my toes later. You gonna try to eat some of our food? Not for you. Getting ready. This smells good.
You're not going to be able to get in, my friend. Hopefully no one kills you when they shoo you away.
Go off. Go off, sweetheart. You are so sticky. Alright. I know, I'm sorry. There you go. Good job.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Eat that.
Have a good life. Alrighty. We're done eating, done with dessert. I'm just hanging out in the sun where it's warmer. So every time the clouds come over the sun, then it gets cold. It's in the shade. So it was kind of funny. On the way down here, there was only like one cloud in the sky. And after we got here for a while, then there was a bunch of clouds. So the sun's out, it's nice. Clouds come over, it's a little cool. But now, afterward, it is cribbage time. So Wayne signed up for that. But he didn't sign me up. I don't like to play cribbage. So let's go find him. He's playing Mario Tarot. It's one of the old Kinkoids. Her husband's here too. He's playing somebody else. So let's go check it out. Get off my chair. They're playing cribbage.
Wayne.
You got a spider on you. He's like got a web, so just oh no, he's on me. There we go.
Oh my goodness, we're being sick. Okay. 15 to 15 for prepare for 6, prepare for 8.
Woohoo! You've got Paul over here playing. How you doing at cribbage?
Well, we're having fun.
Excellent. That's
the
important part. Exactly. Good. I played cornhole for the first time this time. I actually got one in the hole. I was so excited. It's good because we were supposed to play you and John anyway, so.
Well, you wouldn't mind playing John.
It was meant for you to be late.
Okay.
Although I should hike them up. Here, you can record me. I got it going already.
Well, then I'll just stay here and... I say you keep them on. Okay. Says the girl with neuropathy and can't feel anything.
It is August. It should be warm at this point. Nice. Okay. There. Feet in the water. All right. What is it? It's 2:45. We are on our way out. Had lots of fun. station with the pink elephant. It's the story of the pink elephant. They let this whole field go. One of the last times we were here a couple of years ago, this was all cut down. So you could stand out in the field to take a picture. And they had little props you could use. But here it is. See me? There I am. It's still windy. But you can't see the elephant with me. Okay, you can take me with the elephant.
Do you want any photos or just this? Still rolling.
Still rolling. Still rolling. Alright, do you want to do the elephant? Take a picture of you?
I'm good.
Okay. My daughter has video evidence of the squirrel out front, so I figured I better check my garden when I get home. So yeah, dug spot there, big dug spot there. Let's see, oh yeah, pepper plant, all dug up. Oh, that little stinker. Alrighty, we are home from the picnic. Been home for a couple hours actually. We got home at about 5:30ish, so we had a good time. I'll have to go through the footage and see what I all have captured on there and stuff, but it was fun. We got there at 10 a.m. when we were supposed to. Took a little while, and then we finally got to play some cornhole. My very first time playing. So we did get a little bit of practice in before the actual tournament started, and then Wayne and I were paired up against two other gentlemen. They've played cornhole before, so they beat the pants off of us. Didn't realize for cornhole the way the points go is that you get 1 point if you land your beanbag on the board, and you get 3 points if it goes through the hole. But if your partner or if the other team also lands them on the board, they cancel the points out. So there was a lot of that. We got a lot of points, but a lot of ours were canceled out, and they got a lot more of theirs in the holes and stuff. So that was okay. We had fun. I made one in the hole though. I was so excited. The other thing being with my shoulders both hurting, that I thought, oh, it wouldn't be bad. I could do a forward motion, I can throw, and I tried a couple with my right arm, and it was hurting the shoulder, and so I actually played lefty. So that was good. It was good I was able to do it that way and didn't get hurt, and also that I'm somewhat ambidextrous, that I can do that. I can use my, my other arm. So that was good. And then we walked down to the beach and just checked it out. It was very windy. I think the temperature even only got up to 70, so it was very cool while we were there. I was glad I had my sweater. Wayne was in shorts and his short sleeve shirt, and he was shivering at some points. That when we were standing in the sun, it was good. Then it actually clouded up for a while we were driving there. It was blue skies, and there was one cloud in the sky, and then by the time that we were there, after a little while, then the clouds started coming in. And so when the cloud would cover the sun, then it was a little cool. And the sun would come out. I was like, oh yeah, that was perfect temperature. So that was good. They gave away some awards, which they always do, for the store that made the most money for the year, I believe it is. And then to individual co-workers from each store that either have gotten, a bunch of compliments or whatever, so they choose a co-worker of the store. And things like that. They gave out some other prizes later. But, and then for how many years you've worked there. So people that have been there 5 years just got a little paper certificate, maybe a gift card. And then 10 years, 15 years, and I think there was one 20-year worker there. So I think they mentioned next year will be the first time they would have a worker that has been there for 25 years. So that's pretty cool. But food was catered in, so we went. I kind of showed some of that. Showed our little friend that tried having some lunch with us. He thought the food smelled pretty good. Was trying to get in there. I nicely went and took him over by a tree, and he nicely went off the plate. I was trying to just kind of jolt him off the plate, kind of bonking it on the ground, and he had sticky feet, man. He was hanging out of that plate. So finally I just kind of held the plate there, and then he hopped off onto a leaf, so that was awesome. But yeah, so the food was good. Good variety. It's usually kind of the usual what they have too, the shredded chicken and then but they had brisket. They actually had some bean burgers this year, which is like, oh, maybe next year if I remember I had that. So I did have some of the chicken. Mashed potatoes, some macaroni and cheese, but there's supposed to be, one of them has jalapenos in it and there's one like container that doesn't, and I didn't really know which. They looked the same, so I couldn't really tell which was which and stuff, so I just grabbed a small scoop of the one and then had the jalapenos in there, and I was like, other than that, it tasted pretty good to me, but I don't care for that spice. But that's okay. And then some little muffins, and then they had cheesecake for dessert. One of the co-workers of one of the stores loves making cheesecake, and he made a bunch of cheesecakes for the picnic for the dessert, so very delicious, very good. So that was good. The other thing was that I noticed that as I got out of the car when we got there that I did not have a stomachache anymore. So finally, this has been 1 week since I had that like 12-hour blockage. And so I'm finally was feeling okay with that. Otherwise, I'm like, I would feel okay, like I'm sitting, I don't really feel anything or whatever. But when I get up and walk, I could feel a little bit of a stomachache. And if I would try to bend over, to tie my shoes or to pick something up or whatever, I was just feeling pain in the stomach, so it was just something wasn't completely right. But I've been eating light most of the week, and even today with the food that I took little, 1 tiny tablespoonish full of each, like I said, the mashed potatoes and the macaroni, and like a serving size tablespoon, 1 little patch of each. And then the chicken sandwich I ate like half of that. And that was okay. So happy that I'm feeling better. And like I said, yeah, it was a good time. And then we went down after that was done. Well, then Wayne had to play cribbage. That was the other thing. Put his name on the list for that. Thank goodness he did not put my name on, because he knows I don't really care to do that. Don't care to play that game. But he played, and that was good. And again, some of the people that he works with, I've mentioned before that we know each other from working at Kinko's. And that's how I met Wayne. I was working at Kinko's. My brother worked at Kinko's. He needed employees. I was out of college, and I thought, well, I'll work for Kinko's until I find my real job. And I stayed for 11 years, and I loved it there. Loved the company, loved the atmosphere, loved the people. So again, Wayne started the year after I did, and he's been there forever. And then he ended up quitting, going to work for a different company. That company ended up leaving state, and so he was in search of another job. And one of the guys that used to work at Kinko started his own business called Digicopy, and saw through Facebook that Wayne was looking for a job, and called him up and said, "Hey, I got a job for you. Let me hire you." And so that was nice. Like I said, there's about at least 10 people there, I think, that are from Kinko's. So good group of people. So again, we know them, and so Wayne got to play cribbage against one of them. So and there's another husband and wife team, so he played the wife, and the husband was there, played somebody else, so it was Paul and Mary, and got to play with them. Another guy, John, I don't think I got him on film. He was there. That was nice. Again, it's nice for me also to see these people. I haven't seen them in a while. And then also, as I said, too, a lot of the people there were sending prayers for me, and still do, for me to, to be healthy, to get healthy, stay healthy, all that good stuff. So it was nice for them to see me and see how good I looked and healthy I looked, and I'm, doing well. So that was part of why also I wanted to go there. So it was nice to see them and thank them in person. So that all went well. Wayne did not win at cribbage, which again was okay. So then we went down to the lake, and I actually dipped my feet in the water. So I was happy to do that too, because it's been a long time since I've done that. I thought, oh, it'll be good. And I was just afraid for how cold it was. I'm like, it's going to be icy cold water and whatever. I'm still going to put my feet in. And it was actually warm. I was surprised when we went down there. I'm like, there are kids swimming. I'm like, really? Oh my gosh, because it was cool out. And when I put my feet in the water, I'm like, and the water was warm. It was so nice. Again, it is August. Usually by this point in time, the water finally warms up enough that it's fun to go swimming and stuff, because it's warm enough. And it was nice. So that was good. And then of course I had sand on my feet, so I basically walked barefoot back to our picnic area. So I walked through the grass and all that, so I got more grounding in. And yeah. So that kind of wiped all the sand off my feet, so then I put my tennis shoes back on. Which I also find is funny, because I've been wearing my tennis shoes more often lately. And like I said, when I put my tennis shoes on, it just feels like they're giving my feet a hug. It just feels very comfortable, very, very nice. Otherwise I wore my Crocs, put some Crocs on. I brought those with me so that I could go down in the water and stuff. And that's my usual preferred summer shoe, but that's okay. It worked for what it needed to. And then at the end too, they also gave out some swag. So everybody there, every coworker, got a Digicopy lunchbox. So very nice. So they had, they can print on lunchboxes. It's a really good size too. I like this. You can put some Tupperware containers in here. Good stuff. And then they also have a mug. So they have a mug that's got a cork. Well, it's not cork, it's plastic. It looks like cork. But a see-through top, so that's nice too. You can see inside there of what fluid you have, how much. So that's nice. And then, what else did they have? They had some lip balm, which they also have a little printed label that they put on there. So it has the space you could put a lanyard on there. You could put a little keychain thingy, whatever, put on your keychain, put it on something if you want to. And then, oh, that box fell apart. And there's a box in there and has a little speaker. So yeah, so that'll be nice. Something very useful. That's cool. But other than that, I got home. There was no Wi-Fi service in that area. So again, also nice because then people aren't on their phones. They're actually doing things. So there were people playing volleyball there. There were a few people at the beach. It got a little busier towards noonish, which was good. So by the time I went down to put my feet in the water, like I said, people were swimming. There was a bunch of people on the beach. That was nice. There were people hiking. We did not go hiking this time. One of the first times we went there, we hiked the trails and went up fairly high, and then it was getting kind of iffy for me, is just narrow trails and there were lots of people and stuff, and it was like, okay, that was good enough. We came back down. So today I've been walking from the picnic area to the beach. As we looked off to the side, Wayne's like, yeah, there's people up there, and you could see somebody in a red shirt, and it was so high up, and I'm like, holy smokers, I didn't realize you get that high up. So I took a picture, but I can't see any people in the picture. That part I looked at already. I downloaded stuff from my phone and looked at that. But yeah, so that was interesting. Yeah, that the hiking you can do. I said didn't do that this time, but I forgot what else I was gonna say. Anyways, so that was it. And then we made our way home, and of course we always stop at this one gas station in DeForest, and they have a pink elephant at that gas station. So Wayne's family actually used to stop there when he was a little kid and stuff, so he remembers that from them, and they would take pictures. And then we've stopped there a couple times, like when we were heading off to Platteville to go visit Cassie and stuff. So when we come back, then we always stop and take our picture. So we had to do that again today, get our picture in there. And glad it's still there. You never know as years are going by. The changes that are made. It's like they did do a thing. One of the last times we stopped, they actually even had a little like selfie station where they had sticks with different things on there. They had a pair of glasses that you could so you could hold up the stick and it would have that you were had glasses, or they had a sign that you could hold that said whatever. And so I know we took a couple pictures with that. And they used to, the field that was in front of the elephant had been all cut, so you could kind of stand in the field too also and get a good, straight on picture of the elephant, whatever. Right now the field is full. They had the box there that was supposed to have the stuff in there. People are using it as garbage. There's no stuff in there. So, but the elephant still looks good. It's not chipping paint or anything, so it was another fun stop to do that. And then when we got home, that was it. We didn't have Wi-Fi. That was where my story was going. We didn't have Wi-Fi until we got out of the area and stuff, and as we were traveling home, then I could see that the girls had sent a couple messages, because again today they were going to Chicago for a concert, and we said, even though we don't have Wi-Fi, let us know when you're leaving and all that, because when we do get Wi-Fi, the messages will come through. And there was that, and then Mandy sent a video of the squirrel in my garden along the side of the house, my raspberry bushes, that he was in there digging. So now I actually have video proof of who is doing all that digging. So that was kind of funny. So when I got home, I was just like, went over to my garden. Oh yes, so the pepper plant was completely dug up again and on an angle, and a couple other areas dug that. I'm like, you stinker. That pepper plant is a hardy plant though. It's still going strong. So So that's it for today. I'll probably end the video here. I think I have enough footage. If not, I'll add some more onto this. But tomorrow Mandy will be coming over again. We will celebrate her birthday because her birthday is the middle of this week. And I told her it was either probably pretty much today on her birthday, or I think next Sunday she's busy. It would be the Sunday after that, the last Sunday of the month. And so she said, well, tomorrow would work the best. Because again, like she's got a concert today, next weekend I've got stuff going on Saturday, they've got stuff going on Sunday. So we will celebrate her birthday tomorrow a little bit. She still also wants to go out to eat. She also did pass her teaching English as a second language certificate. So she's like, so I think that means that we should celebrate. And she likes to go to the Korean restaurant. So we will try to get a visit in there before the end of the month. Those are our plans. So, thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you are all doing well. And you guys, keep it positive. Go make it a great day. Bye-bye.